I'm Phyllis Jackson. Welcome to Stay at Home Connect.
Cases of COVID-19 are on the rise in nearly half of the U.S., especially concerning the number of hospitalizations, leaving several facilities approaching capacity. An interesting trend across the South, where a younger demographic is experiencing a surge in new cases. Groups in their 20s and 30s becoming infected in Mississippi, Texas, and Florida, which is now being described as the next potential epicenter for the virus. Emory University infectious disease specialist Dr. Carlos Del Rio addresses the spike in cases here in Georgia.
I want to emphasize this because this has caused some confusion. Testing doesn't cause cases. Testing simply diagnoses cases. When you have an infection, a test tells you who has it. So doing testing and saying, well, we have more cases because we're doing more testing. No, we have more cases and we're finding them out because we're doing testing. But if we weren't doing the testing, we will still have more cases. The problem is, I'm seeing a lot of people around that are going to restaurants and going to other places and not taking precautions. And I've seen them in the grocery store and I've seen them in other places. It's like, I'm over. And you hear things like, I can't breathe with a mask, I'd rather get infected. And I think that's the problem. A lot of young people don't get symptomatic or get mildly symptomatic or minimally symptomatic. They can bring the disease to other people in their families. In the hospital, I saw somebody who's 21 years old, critically ill in the ICU a couple days ago. So just because you're young doesn't mean you're going to be fine.
Dr. Del Rio says the virus will be with us for a while. We have to adapt to a new normal. He says hand washing must become a part of that new normal, along with face masks and face shields. He showed us the face shield he uses at work. Dr. Jody Guest has been working with the Latino population in Hall County these past several weeks, largely connected to the poultry plants, where they're seeing as much as a 25% positive case rate.
So they're working in a crowded condition, and then they're going home and living in crowded conditions as well. And we know that COVID-19 is going to take off in situations like that.
Click on a state to see county by county COVID-19 mortality.
To keep up with the latest on the virus and identify which communities are being affected, Emory launches a COVID-19 Health Equity Interactive Dashboard. You can find it at covid19.emory.edu. The Atlanta City Council approves the fiscal year 2021 budget, which begins July 1st. The approximately $673 million budget was approved by a vote of 13-2. Atlanta City Council members Andrea Boone and Michael Julian Bond share touching sentiments about their dads in recognition of Father's Day. You can see their stories on our Medium post. Go to medium.com/@Atlanta City Council. And we'd like to welcome the newest member to the Atlanta City Council and Team Hillis. Say hello to Riley Alexis Hillis, the daughter of Council member Dustin Hillis. She certainly knows how to make an entrance. She arrived on Father's Day, coming in at 8 pounds and 19 and a half inches long. Mom and baby are doing just fine.
That's going to do it for Stay at Home Connect. Have a safe night.